I'm going to tell you how to create a Wowonder installation for combined app. It's um, it's very easy, simple, and it will be fun. So let's start. Okay, so first of all, we need to get desk key, and for desk key, we need to have a website URL. So, for example, this is my website URL, and I'll simply put it over here, and then I'll need to select my application type, and for example um, if I say combined app, then I'll select combined app over here, and then I'll need to put URL. So make sure it is https, otherwise application will not work. And always make sure that if your URL is like without www dot or with www dot, so best way to check it is like paste your URL over here and then copy it from here and paste it over here. Okay, after that you need to get your server key. For server key you will have to go to admin area, and in admin area you'll have to go into manage API access. In manage API access over here you'll always have to get this key. So not this key, although these two are same, but you'll always need to get this server key, copy it. Right now in admin panel we do not see it, just copy it and then paste it over here, and that's all. And after that I have application purchase code. In application purchase code I'll just uh, I have whenever we purchase an application we get purchase code with it. So you just need to download that purchase code, that file, and copy purchase code from it. This purchase code is always provided whenever you buy application from Wowonder. They provide you a text file, and in that text file they provide you purchase code. So over here application purchase code, over here PHP purchase code. So this PHP purchase code means that you must have already bought PHP Wonder application and set up on your domain, etc. So then you'll need to put your PHP and package name. So package, many customers face this problem. Package name can be anything like this, com dot anything, like whatever. Okay, so best practice is that we recommend that you always copy your application name first, com dot application name dot, then you can say it. For example, if it's timeline, then you can simply say timeline, or you can say social, or you can say official, or you can say network, whatever you want. Okay, but make sure this package name is unique, because whenever you will upload application on the Play Store, you will need this. You must have this unique. Otherwise, if another customer is using application with the same package name, then it will not be uploaded or accepted by Google Play Store. Once you accept this, you'll need to not a robot simple, and then click validate. And it will provide you purchase key, a very long string. If it says that your purchase code is invalid, then it means that you are using your purchase code with another domain, and you'll have to get it resetted. You just need to create a ticket and ask our team. They'll reset it for you. Okay, after that, if you are getting a purchase code, PHP purchase code is not valid or something like that, and you must know that you must contact PHP team and tell them that this is my PHP purchase code, and I want to associate this purchase code with this domain. And until they update it or fix it, you'll not be able to proceed from here. And from mobile end, will not be able to fix it. This is not our responsibility, this is PHP team's responsibility. They'll handle your PHP purchase code and its associated domain. We do not have access to something like that. Okay, once that is done, then you just need to come here and open an app setting, and also you'll have to go to properties. In properties, Android manifest. In Android manifest, whatever package name you have selected over here, um, you need to copy that package name exactly like this. Select all, copy, and then you'll have to go over here. You need to find this com.wondertimeline.chat. we'll need to find it, and then Control F, and then replace it, replace all. Okay, you'll have to replace it all. Now it is showing no result, but actually it's being used in this file for more than 8 places. So you just need to replace it. Do not replace it manually, replace it like that, like whatever what I'm doing, and it will be easy for you. Okay, so once this is done, Android manifest application package name is done, then you'll have to copy the key you'll generate over here, copy the key and paste it over here, simply like this, and then paste your key. Okay, so once this is done, then mobile application, your your mobile application will be connected to your website. Now whatever data it is pulling, it is from your website. Okay, this thing is out of the window. Now next stop. Okay, so how you'll rename application? Simply copy whatever your application name. For example, this is not package name. It will be your application name. Package name is for Google Play Store, and application name will be the one which will be displayed on your uh, uh, which will be displayed on Play Store. So people will be like able to download Google Play Store. Let me show you. It's very easy. For example, if I have this app, Bridge, this app. Okay, so this is application package name, the one I'm asking for. This is application package name, com gearwell underscore bridge race. Okay, and this is application name. So now I'm telling you how to change this application name. So this is, you just need to replace it like this, and then you need to replace it like this, and that's all. And also, sorry, there's a space. uh, you get the idea. Basically, this is the this application, and application name can have a space, but this is database name, and database name you cannot add a space, so that is why I'm trying to remove it. Yes, okay. So once this is done, then you need to save it, and once again you need to go to Android manifest and change your application name over here as well. So here, Android label is your application name. Okay, so if I replace it, now that's all. My application has been renamed. Now next step is that how to change colors. So here is the main color. You must change color over here. For example, if you want to whatever color hex code, you must copy these 6 characters, replace it over here, and also in colors XML. So over here, I'll replace it for primary. For primary dog, you can change the shade, etc. But it's your choice. And over here, you can change color to something else as well, but it is again your own choice, whatever color you want. But for me, I always keep the same color for these 3 colors, and then you need to replace the color over here as well. These are 4 primary lines which you need to replace to in order to have color coded, etc. And if you want to do any other colors, all the colors are provided over here, and you can change it from here, whatever you want. Most of the application names are you'll get the idea of what the color is. This is background color, so it means the application background, text or color, light color, etc. Whatever it's, if you want to really want to check where it's being used, simply search that color and it will show you where it is being used in the application. It's being used in multiple places, that is why it's taking a little bit time. Oh, sorry, it's being used in 2 places, I think. So you just need to, if you want to change the color, you'll know where this color will affect your application once this thing is done. Sorry. Next step is, I'm not changing anything, so I'll just undo everything, and I'll go over here, change everything over here as well. Okay, next step is, if you want to add your language in your application, so simply you need to open this values, and there we have a strings. In this string file, we have all the translation in English. The whole, whatever character we have used in the application, what word, everything is mentioned over here. So you just need to replace it like this, whatever your language is. Okay, so but one thing you must remember and make sure is correct. You need to follow these notes. These are very important. You miss one step and you will not be able to run application at all. So you need to understand this. This apostrophe you need to replace it like this, and then you can section over here, read it. Uh, here he has also given you an example and all this. So special characters, you need to change the coding for that as well. Okay, so if is it Arabic, in our case, for example, if I'm going for Urdu, then I'll say no, it's not Arabic or French, whatever. So I'll just simply leave it false, and then I'll translate this characters from here. Translation starts. So you need to replace whatever minimum. It's very easy to translate application, Google Translator. Simply Google Translate English to Urdu, whatever. For example, if I just mean come, I need to replace it over here, and that's all. But I'm right now I'm showing you this string file. This is not where you will replace it. Uh, you will have to replace it in your. You'll have to replace it in your other files. Um, हेलो हाँ तू आप सां कॉल च मैं मीटिंग च मैं थोड़ा बिजी हाँ तू सां आप कॉल कर च बाय okay, so you'll have to create a folder over here for trans. I'm sorry, I got a call. You'll simply need to create a folder. In this folder, value. Sorry, values. For example, in our case, we are doing it for Urdu. UR is its shortcode, and in this shortcode, you'll just need to create a string file. String.xml, string strings. It's strings. Okay, I'm sorry. Once it is created, then you'll just, it's very easy way to copy everything from here, close this file and paste everything over here. Right now you have added a file, and now translation begins. For example, if I say this, I'll just copy this and paste it over here. Similarly this, and copy, and like this. So I'll be doing everything like this to translate the whole file, and once all the characters have been replaced, then we'll be able to move forward. These are a lot of characters. Okay, and if you do everything correctly, you will not see any error. If I do it not correctly and not carefully, then I'll see a lot of trouble. And in order to verify if everything is correctly added, you can validate XML online. There's a beautify code beautify.org. Simply paste it. It's valid XML. If it's not valid XML, it will show you it's not valid, and it will tell you where the problem is. You need to copy and paste, and then that's all. Okay, so if you want to set a default language, then you can also set over here. In my case, it's values-urdu, so I'll call it UR. Okay, that's all. Now my application will show Urdu as default language. Before this, it was showing default language English. Okay, if I want to add directions, then I can simply from right to left. In Urdu, it's right to left, so I'll mark it true, and that's all. Okay, so next, one thing I haven't told you. Okay, so I know the Urdu code, and in this case, it's UR. Okay, Urdu and UR, But if you don't know, you simply can find it over here. French F or whatever language, Turkish TR. French, you can also find it over here. F whatever is the spelling. French FR. Okay, I hope you understand. Okay, next is set language user. It's set language user on the site from phone. This is also a feature you can set your language from whatever is coming from the website. And now push notifications. This is something many customers face a problem with, so I'll demonstrate. Okay, now I need to first of all go to uh, Firebase console, and Firebase console console.firebase.google.com. Okay, I have different apps over here. My Flutter conference. Okay, this I'll. Oh, sorry. Let me show you how to create it. Project name, whatever your project name is, create, disable analytics, and create projects. It will take some time, and it will create a project. Come on, come on. Once this project is created, then you'll have to add your package name, whatever package name you have selected while creating your desk key. Okay, so make sure package name and your uh, this package name is always the same for push notification to work. For example, if I go over here, I have this application name. Now I need to select Android, and I need to put my package name over here. For example, if I put my package name this share may not work, but I'll call it chat may. And now it's optional, whatever application name, and if you have SH key, that's okay. If you do not, then just register. Once you register app, then you'll have your Google JSON. You need to download this file and copy this file. Right now I have multiple files, so basically you just download this file and replace it over here. Replace with this file. In this file count, or this is my package name, but once you download the package, you can copy the content of the package name of the Google JSON and replace everything over here. Everything. Do not do it manually, just copy and paste it. Once this is done, then you'll have to go back to your Google JSON, and next continue to console play, and once we are here, then we need to click on setting, cloud messaging. Okay, now they've changed settings a little bit. We need to go to first play console cloud Google, and in this we need to enable messaging. Once messaging has been enabled, then we will be able to see the information we want. We have a sender key and we have a sender ID. Now we need to go to signal, one signal, login, one signal, and in one signal we need to log in. Okay, I need to log in. I have different apps. I'll need to create new application, and I need to application, whatever name of your app or website. Okay, testing, Android, and then next. Over here you need to copy your Firebase information from here, paste it over here, then copy this information, paste it over here, save settings, Now you need to select Android once again, save settings, done, and key IDs. Copy this one signal, go to admin panel, push notification setting, put it over here, and copy this, go to over here and REST API. That's all you need to do in order to enable push notification. These are for Android. Copy the same information and put it for Android Messenger in chat as well. Once this is done, then copy this ID and you need to put the same ID over here. Copy and replace it in both places. That is all you need to do in order to enable push notifications. Push notifications are working in our application. We have tested these push notifications multiple times and there is no problem at all. So if you face any issue, then probably you are missing some kind of steps from the list I have provided. Okay, now I need to close this and now I need to move forward from app settings. Okay, show walkthrough. If you want to hide the slides which you get uh, whenever you open an application, you can do it from here just by setting it to false. And then messenger integration in combined app, you don't need to change anything like that, so leave it as it is. And show ads, if you want to show ads, you can select whatever you have two options, uh, all users, and other option is admin, I think. Unprofessional, sorry. You can select unprofessional, whichever you need to have your ads for. Okay, so now you have these counts for number of ads, etc., number of time an ad can be shown, etc. And then here comes the ads. Whenever you want to add put advertisement in your application, you need to get it from ad mobs, and then you need to add in analytics file. In an analytics file, you must first add app ID over here, and then banner ad unit, multiple ad unit, etc. And then you need to understand the name from where it is always the similar as in Google Play. So you need to copy same key and put it over here, industrial and reward ad and mob, etc. And then you need to put your keys properly. Once this is done, then ads will start working. If it's not working, it means you are missing something. This is time tested code, everything works fine, we do not change anything like that. Okay, after that Facebook ad, you need to similarly copy all the IDs and put it in these placeholders. And once this is done, Facebook ad will start working. Same goes for ad colony ads. You need to just copy and paste keys over here. And then registration system, if you want to enable registration, etc. If you want to show birthday on this show birthday in registration screen, and if you want to add a check for how many years the guy is old, like if he's 18 or not, and add all info file after register. This is another option if you want to add this screen. Once user is registered, he must add his information. So you can set true or false. Right now it's true, so it will show. Enable full screen app, this is another option. These are all the settings which you need to select. Time zone and API report. Whenever you are getting a problem, you are not understanding where the issue is happening, you just need to set it to true and you will get an alert on the screen, and it will show you where the problem is happening. If you are a developer, you will get an idea. If you are not a developer, then you will have to get help from a developer. Okay, enable smart screen. This is another feature whenever you want to save your credentials in Google Google Gmail ID, it will automatically show you a Gmail login, etc. Okay, over here, this is the problem. Yes. Okay, sorry. Okay, over here you have Facebook login and Google login. Okay, so many people struggle with Facebook login as well. Let me show you how to handle it. So over here you need to create a Facebook ID. In your developer.facebook account, you need to create an application, and then you will get an ID, and after that you need to fill this information. It's easy to create an application, but if you are getting a problem, then you just need to add. Sorry, I'm not getting the screen. I want to over here create app, business, next test app, and then you need to select no business, whatever. These are all the options, whatever you want, and I need to add my password, etc. Submit, and then it will create an application. Don't want to go that way. Okay, so once that is done, you'll get the screen. In this screen, you have an app ID. You need to copy this app ID, go to analytics file, and in this analytics file, Facebook app ID. So you need to find and replace it in two places, over here and over here. So like this, I'll simply copy paste, and that's all I need to do. Okay, once this is done in analytics file, then the next step is we need to add this display name should be same as you have selected over here. So copy this name and paste it over here, over here. Then namespace is always this. For example, if I go to activities, I'll have to simply in default folder. In default folder, I have login activity, and I have this is the namespace. Copy and put this namespace over here. Similarly, app domains, you need to add domain, and then you have a contact email. Domain is your website URL. Okay, so privacy policy URL, similarly you need to add that. Terms, you can also get it from your website. And then data deletion, this is an option whichever you want to do. And then select a category, business, entertainment, whatever you have. And then you need to add a 1000 to 24 by 1024 pixel image. And once you add that, then this is done. And start verification, do not start verification, let's complete all this information. Once all this information is saved, then you have an important step over here, key hash. So right now you don't have any key hash, so you'll have to get it. How you get key hash? You simply put debugger or in login activity. I need to search key hash. Okay, get key hash ID. This is the key hash Facebook needs. So once you run your application, once you click on this and application launches, you need to put a debugger like this. Debugger is added. Just I clicked over here and debugger is added. Now whenever application will run, it will get stuck over here, and then it will give you an ID. If you do not know how to handle debugger, you will just need to find application window, build tools, and inline debugger view, other windows, document, and application window. Okay, the application window will not show when your website is not running. When your application is not running. Once you run your application, then it will show you an application window. Similarly, search result, errors, and build output, etc. Similarly, you will find an application window over here. So you will need to click on that application window like this, and then click on just search Control F. You will get a tab like this over here, and you will have to put key hash ID. Okay, like this. This, remember this, key hash spellings must be same, and in front of that key hash you will get a 27 character string. You need to copy that string, that is your key hash. Copy that key hash and put it over here. Once you put it, your key hash is 28 character long, and it will be a random string. Once you put it over here, then you will need to add your application class name. So our class name is login activity. Come on, our class name is oh sorry, I'm in the wrong class. Login activity. Okay, this is our class name, login activity. So you need to add your package name till this, and then dot login activity. And similarly, your package name, the main activity you want Facebook to launch with you, login activity. Okay, and install refer decryption. This is something, I think this it will automatically add itself, you don't need to add it. Once you do this, then save changes. Do not click on verification over here. Okay, once you do this, then your Facebook support will be added in the application. But maybe it may not work at the moment, because you need to first compile application, build it, upload it in the Google Play Store, and make sure it is live, and then it will start working. Close all files. Okay, next step is how to add Google login in the application. This is very important because many customers struggle with it. So you need to credentials, हेलो जी, नहीं मैं थोड़ा मीटिंग है, जब मैं बात गल करें ना, ठीक है. You need to copy the client ID, and this is very important step because many customers face problem with it. Here is a consent screen. In this consent screen we need to add some information, create, and we need to add our email address, your logo, etc., and you need to add your domain, etc., and all this information, and then save it. Right now it may not work because I'm not filling anything. Okay, it worked. Okay, once you're done with the consent screen, you need to reach over here and add a Google login, Android login support API key. Copy this API key, go back to your file, analytics, paste it over here like this. If you have different key for maps, you can use that, but mostly I use the same key. Close it. And once again I need to auth client ID Android, whatever my package name was in over here, I need to use that package name, put it. I don't have SHA key at the moment, so it will not work, but in order to get an SHA key I have a separate video for key store, and you can get SHA key from the understand how to get a SHA key, and you need to get that key and put it over here and click on create. Once you click on create, you will be able to see your client ID, etc. One field added like this Android key app, something similar will be created over here, and you'll have to copy client ID from your Android. But here's the catch: in many places it says that you need to get your client ID where Android is written over here. But in my experience, we need to copy this web client auto created by journal Google service, and then get this client ID, copy it, and then we need to paste it in our social login. In our social login, we need to paste the same key over here, and then once this key is done, then we'll need to copy the same key and put it in mobile application as well. Over here like this. Once client ID is done, then you'll be able to log in, but still the condition are same. You must first upload application to the Google Play Store, and once it is live, then you'll be able to test Google login for this. Okay, so you have reaction default. Sometimes you are clicking on liking a post, but it's not working, so probably you have different system on the website, and that is why it's not working. Similar goes for, like, for example, if I just click on dot, I have different post per like system, dislike system, like system, reaction shine, reaction default, Wowonder. Whichever you have selected on the website, you need to use the same over here as well. Now these are different options. You have bottom navigation system, and then here we have reels. If you want to show reels on tab or not, and whatever option you have, you just need to click on the dot, and then you will get an option. For example, if I have none or tab or toolbar, these are three options supported at the moment. Okay, next is you have all these options. Whichever you want to enable or disable, you can just set it true or false, and then you have Corona information. If you want to add, you just need to get key Corona from your website over here. Here we have a rapid API and all that. You need to get the key from there and then paste it over here. Host coronavirus, etc. Show live. Similar goes for this Agora setting. For Agora, you need to go to your Agora setting. Yes, Agora setting. You need to get your app ID, and copy this app ID, paste it over here, and only then your Agora will work. Otherwise, your live system will not work in your mobile application. Whenever you add live feature, make sure it is working fine in your website, and then you need to add it in the mobile and then test it in the mobile. Otherwise, if it's not working in the website, then it will not work. Okay, if you want to add currency, different currency, for example, in my case PKR, Pakistani rupees, and I have RS, This is our symbol for currency, RS. So this is all I need to do. I have selected true. If I want to leave it as it is, then it will. Here you have got some instructions as well, so you can read it. Okay, gift, show, wallet, etc. All these features if you want to add or not. Center crop, if you have a cover image, you have multiple options for that. So center crop, we have center crop, default, and fit center. Whichever you want, you can use that option. If you want to set pricing, then you can do it from here, 3889 to 59. You have weekly option, monthly option, yearly option, and lifetime option from mobile settings. If you want to do another option, like if you want to leave lifetime option, another only three options you want to use, then you can control it from your website. You cannot do it from mobile app. It will auto understand by API. Okay, so these are all the configuration whichever you want to do. No need to explain, you have instructions over there. And if you want to show your latest feeds, etc., on priority, you can select options. Okay, key weather, you need to get one key from here, from this website. And if you want to add exchange, you need to get key from this website. And enable video editor, etc., all users and all that. These are all the settings whichever you want to add. If you want to add, it's cool. If you don't want to add, then it's your choice. You have set dog theme. You have two options, dark or light, whichever you want. More card, in this we have multiple options as well. Card and grid system, these are two options we have. Okay, and always read these instructions. Okay, in-app billing. For in-app billing, if you have purchased extended license, then you must get key from our support team, and you must tell them that you have an extended license. Otherwise, they'll provide you a simple key. And once you get the key from our team, you need to set it to true. For in-app billing, copy this billing and go to your Android manifest. In Android manifest, we have already added this line, but we have disabled it at the moment, so just need to uncomment it. If you don't know how to do it, just do it manually. That's all. Okay, this will enable in-app billing in the mobile application, and it will, whenever you want to purchase something, it will show you Google Pay option as well. Okay, this is if you want to add PayPal. Here you can get all the information, screenshots, etc., where you need to create accounts, etc. And all these configurations are simple, so this is all we need to do for in settings, configuration, etc. Let's save. Okay, if I've already explained this. Okay, one option I've missed. Here we have written demo.wowonder.com. This is our website URL, demo.wowonder.com. Whichever website is, you need to copy the URL and remove this part, and just select this and paste it over here. Right now the URL will be same. I don't need this portion, I just need this portion. Okay, it will enable deep linking in the application. Okay, so if you want to add Razorpay option, then you need to add Razorpay API key over here. This is all we need to do. In analytics file, I've already explained you colors, I've already explained you styles. If you want to add color whenever application launches, if you want to change that is called splash screen. If you want to change the color of splash screen, you can change it from here. But if you want to change the splash screen, not the color, splash screen itself, then it's very simple. You need to click on style.xml and then click on style.xml as well in right folder, night folder, and then in our v21, v24, v31. Okay, sorry, not v31. Okay, copy this. If you want to change the splash screen image, so and if you want to show your custom image whenever application launches, you need to copy this splash screen, replace this character splash. Okay, same goes for this, same goes for this, same goes for this. Now it will pick your image as a splash screen, not the default. Okay, now where we can change the splash screen image, we need to open all the resource. We need to go to resources, drawable folder, and over here I have a splash screen, splash screen.webp. Make sure that your application or your image is 450 by 800. 800 is height, 450 is width, and it is a .webp file. If you don't know how to convert an PNG into .webp file, just use convert. Just go to this URL, image online convert /convert to webp. You need to select your your image, whatever in PNG or something, and then convert it. Once convert, download it and replace it with this image, and then in this folder, in this folder, in this folder, in all these 4 folders you need to replace the image. And also, once this is done, you need to replace your icons as well. So in icons we have different images. We have icons, and if you want to replace icon and icon, all these icons will be replaced in this folder. These are the application icons. These are these icons which are shown over here. So you need to replace these. Okay, so for example, about size, we need to have 72 by 72 width. You will understand all the sizes just by clicking, and 48. All these sizes should be same for all these folders. I mean, the size of this image should be similar to the size of this image already we have, and then it will be shown properly. And for logo, you need to change in this logo.webp. Logo.webp, this will be changed as a logo. So whichever we show Wowonder in a image format in full length, this is the image we use, Wowonder. You also need to understand the size, 468 by 75. Okay, so all these sizes, if they're all same, then you will have a better quality logo shown on your screen. If you want to change your login background, you just need to replace this image with your image. Oh, sorry, now they have changed it. Now you just need to replace login_.png. Find image, its size, and once you find, then you just need to replace it over there in all these folders. So okay, so one thing I have missed, if you want to change the notification icon, you can change it from here, and similarly sizes must be same. If you have a square logo, then it is recommended that you get a 256 by 256 logo, and it will work fine. Okay, this is all I think we have in our application. uh, if you have any specific question, you can ask our support team as well. Here you can add your key store, and we always keep our key stores over here. I have another video for key store, so you just need to watch that video. Okay, thank you. I hope you understand. This is how you create an application. Once you do all these steps, you just need to clean Wowonder. Once application is cleaned, then you just need to rebuild it, and once rebuild it, you just need to you'll you'll be able to run application and install an emulator. Similarly, I have, if you're not getting problems with building application, like application is not building and you are getting so many list of errors, like hundreds of errors, then it means that there is no error, it's just environmental issue. And to fix such environmental issue, it's very easy. One more thing, you get many warnings, so these are warnings. I'll just ignore these warnings. These warnings come for many reasons, so we just don't need to be much worried about it. Just leave it as it is. We just need to worry about errors. Errors are zero right now, so everything's fine. For example, if you just leave one terminator out of it, like I have deleted one semicolon, if you just leave it, then it will show you error, and you will so you need to be careful about it. Everything is meaningful. Okay, so once all these things are done, you'll be able to build your application properly, and you'll be able to install your application in your mobile phone, and once it will launch it. If application is crashing on launch, like application opens and automatically crashes, then it means two things: either your key is up to date, but your code is old. You need to download the latest code from your from your Envato account, and once you download that code, you need to put your keys in that code. Always make sure you have the latest code, otherwise your whole hard work will be discarded. So I have another video for Desky as well. I'll share that as well. Okay, so now I have cleaned it, and I'll be able to simply rebuild it by clicking on rebuild Wowonder. It will take time, so I'll not rebuild it. But one thing I need to show you, I need to I want I just many customer face intelligence issues, and they say that your application has bugs, your application has syntax errors, so it's not possible. We never share code which has intelligence issues. So I have deleted this obj and bin folder. These folders are created automatically by Google, by Visual Studio. If I keep on deleting it, it will keep on creating it. So this is where intelligence comes into play. Intelligence. If your Visual Studio is not automatically creating these folders, then it will keep on showing you errors. So you just don't need to be worried about it. Just leave it as it is, and then just need to clean the code and rebuild it. If it did not work, then just quit your code, quit your Visual Studio and restart Visual Studio, and then rebuild it once again. If it's still not working, then there is one last option, one last trick you have. You need to create a new solution. Yeah, discard it. You need to create a new project in Visual Studio. You need to create an Android app, and then next, whatever name is, and then create it. And once this application is created, you need to do clean, rebuild, and run into your mobile phone. Once the application runs, that means configurations are properly working now. Then you need to go back to your application and rebuild everything, And once you rebuild, or one more thing, restoring packages for solution. It may take time to restore packages depending on your internet, and then once package successfully restored, then you need to build application. So all these things are very important. You need to watch this video again and again, and I hope everything works for you. Thank you.